sandwich between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Dallas Cowboys. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. These guys, losers of 2 straight, hoping to get back on track here. On the Cowboys side, head coach Brian Schottenheimer. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And able to get this out to the 25. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020, the man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
And for how good he is throwing the ball, it's his running that makes him so dangerous. He had a couple of touchdowns on the ground in last week's game, so we'll see what they dial up for him for this one.
Yeah, he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Herbert now. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Chargers first down.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Now a first down carry for Harris. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Right side, he has Johnston. And he is going to have the Chargers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
The Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now it's Herbert. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Herbert throwing again. And that is incomplete. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 15-yard line.
That's another Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. How about this opening drive? Play number 12 now. This is 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Herbert back to the air. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Mike Green has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
We're talking about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down.
A 30-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Time for Dak Prescott of the Dallas offense to go to work. Prescott, of course, the former 4th-round pick in 2016 out of Mississippi State.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now Prescott. Pass complete to Jalen Tolbert. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Cowboys, first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd down.
Now Prescott. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
It's a gain of 18. That's another Cowboys first down.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Javonte Williams. That's his 18th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Cowboys have answered that early field goal to take a first quarter lead.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
So after the touchdown, Auburn now to kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Chargers offense led by their running back headed out for the 2nd possession. And he continues to be a nuisance for opposing defenses that are tasked with trying to slow him down. He's currently 2nd in the NFL in rushing. Herbert off of play action. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Back to throw here, Herbert. Setting up the screen, Harris. And he's able to get this one out to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Here's 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
The Chargers first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
To the air again, Herbert. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. You look at this Cowboy defense. They come into this one way down at number 23 against the run in the NFL.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
A fourth down, so the Chargers trot out J.K. Scott. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Prescott now. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Khalil Mack with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
It's going to be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. That's swung out wide to Harris. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Play action. It's Herbert. Short throw to Disley. And a gain of 5. And it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the 49-yard line.
Here's Herbert. It's brought in by Harris. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Chargers first down.
Again, Herbert. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Bill Disley, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. You look at this Cowboy defense. Coming into this one ranked number 19 in the NFL against the pass.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down and less than a yard. Herbert going to keep it on the sneak. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Chargers first down. A gain of 1 yard. First down, Chargers.
They'll try to right side with Harris. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Mozzie Smith, he's the one who got in there and made that play defensively. Herbert. Under pressure, and down he goes. Osa Odighizuwa breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7.
The drive had started well after a punt last time. Now it's slowed down a bit, and let's face it, they don't want to punt the ball in back-to-back series. They want a sustained drive on this one.
Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Here's Herbert. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams head out for this next drive. And he's had a knack for finding the end zone all season long. His numbers reflect that. Here we are in the month of December, and he sits atop the NFL leaderboard in terms of rushing touchdowns. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on 2nd down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, it took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Prescott faking it on the end around and looking to throw. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. Behind the chain, 2nd and 13.
He steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
To the air again, Prescott. Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Prescott. That is caught. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 36. A big 3rd down pickup of 20 yards.
And there was absolutely 0 pressure on the quarterback on that play. 3rd down, and he has all the time in the world to eventually find an open receiver for a first down pickup.
Prescott stripped. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand, but put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 43. In motion right is Johnston. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
Herbert now. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and
Now it's
6.
Herbert. And this one is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott set to do the punting honors. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. So Prescott to the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Not able to go anywhere that time. Second down.
He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing. Prescott. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. Now a 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and
From the
6.
shotgun, it's Prescott. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
And the LA offense ready for this next possession. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with him punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Chargers.
Harris running straight ahead. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. Second down and 6 now from the 26. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game. And a first down on that last catch as well.
And the Chargers, first down.
They pitch it to Harris. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. No big surprise. Micah Parsons doing what he does so well, dropping him for a loss. Now on 2nd and 13. Herbert to the left side, looked in by Harris. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Out of the gun, Herbert. And this is caught by Watkins for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers have regained the lead. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open in the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
Now, after the Digger field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. 2nd and 11 now. Here's Prescott. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Going deep for Hopkins. And that's caught inside the 30. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A big play here for Dallas. 52 yards.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's first and 10 just outside the red zone. Prescott from the gun. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's second down.
Brings up second and 5 at the 16.
Prescott to throw it. Another one to C.D. Lamb. He's got it. Third and 3.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up third.
Now Prescott. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will knot us up at 10. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked out since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just 1 snap of the football. Throwing one incomplete. So we are deadlocked at the break here, and the EA Sports Halftime Report starts now. Here's Scott Hansen.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Final 3 weeks of the season are already upon us, and I'll come out and say it. It's when playoff teams become also-rans, and also-rans become playoff teams. Let's dive in. Our spin around the NFL starts now. In Indianapolis, the Colts at home to take on the 49ers. And it's Brock Purdy. Well done here. It's a touchdown. The Niners get the hard-fought victory. They win by 2. From there, let's go up to the Motor City. Let's look in on the Lions as they host the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this is Jahmyr Gibbs. A scintillating run for the touchdown. The Lions get to win number 12 as they're thinking playoffs and potentially home field. Got one more to show you. Let's go to Denver. It's the Broncos hosting the Jacksonville Jags. And this is Tyler Boyd. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. This will be a 70-yard touchdown catch. The Broncos able to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. They win it in the final moments. With that, time for a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. Things getting interesting now as the regular season starts to wind down. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break, as we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Cowboys offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. He's got a rushing touchdown in the game already as you check to see where he is ranked in rushing TDs coming into the weekend. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. It's a tight football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down.
For a Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll throw again. Prescott. That's caught inside the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It's a gain of 34.
Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. To throw is Prescott. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
On the counter, here's Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Javonte Williams. That's his 19th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Cowboys have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that makes it a 17-10 score.
Chargers 10.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. Charles, you and I said in intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Complete to Johnston here. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 36. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
A gain of 14. And the Chargers first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. He gets it complete to Harris. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On the give, this is Harris. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. Here's Herbert. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The fourth down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And it'll be a turnover on downs. He'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on fourth down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. I've seen, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, third down situation, big third down alert, lock in here, fourth down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now Prescott. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. To the 27-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Prescott now. And that is incomplete. The LA defense up the snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to fourth down. So on fourth down, Prescott off and on is Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal. He hit his first. Now this from 43. And his kick is good. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10. So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting three.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that could all change because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, this is a different game. But as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. They're coming off a fourth down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they wanted to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on fourth down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
Gets past one man. And that's going to be good for a Chargers first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
They'll run again with Harris. And slow going there as they'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
9 yards on the play and a first down.
9 yards. And the Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You've got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's another Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now the former volunteer, it's Dylan Sampson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Second and 12 at the 24-yard line.
Herbert finds Johnston. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Johnston. It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Herbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and goal.
And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get the 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Looking to throw. Herbert. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Quentin Johnston, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Okay, I know it's an old line, but it still applies here. The fat lady has not sung yet. She may be warming up, but she hasn't sung yet. There's still an opportunity.
Extra point try now from Dicker. It's up and good, and the lead's now down to 3 at 20-17. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it was Quentin Johnston who finished that drive off with a touchdown grab. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. The home team's offense and Dak Prescott getting ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. And did he get the feet down? No, they'll say he did not. It's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Prescott. Able to hit his target Lamb. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. Here's Prescott. He's going to sling this deep downfield. That's caught at the 25. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jalen Tolbert, 68 yards. And the Cowboys use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
The extra point up and good by Auburn. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. LA set to take over again on offense. That last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Play action. It's Herbert. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. Short throw to Disley. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. That is incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
And take it right at the 35. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made there by the safety, Derwin James.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that 1st down carry.
And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
It's a gain of 4.
Throwing, Prescott. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
He was brought down by Levante David. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. This one swung out to Williams. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Cowboys.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. Fighting his way through contact. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Javonte Williams with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Cowboys are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Aubrey now for the PAT. Make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was capped off by a Javonte Williams touchdown. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. Getting home that time to Marvin Overshow.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
Now it's Herbert. He finds his man, complete. That's Watkins. 3rd down and 10. In motion right, Watkins. from the gun. Herbert on third down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll get this one way out just shy of the 45-yard line. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He's got another one to Johnston. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
16 more yards. That's another Chargers first down.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. To the left side, looked in by Harris. 2nd and 10.
Harris. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Herbert now. Over the middle, complete. And he lost the football. But a Chargers player was able to fall on it, and they'll keep possession. And while all of that was going on, we have an injured player out there in need of some attention. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Again, Herbert. Goes to the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 13-yard line.
That's another Chargers first down.
Rager, the man in motion.
Gain of 22 yards.
Back to throw here, Herbert. The back foot throw there is incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Back to throw again. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on third down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. Here's Herbert. And it'll be intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth-quarter lead. They'll try and run down some clock with Williams. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Now Prescott. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Cowboys first down. 1st and 10.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame him?
Tui Pelotu, he got in there and met him behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
At the 43-yard line.
Well, Prescott here to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Williams. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 44-yard line.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Cowboys, the win moves them to 8-7 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Washington Commanders. Meanwhile, for Los Angeles, it's a tough blow to their playoff aspirations as they drop to 9-6. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.